Do you have any tips for people who are trying to get more knowledgeable about school board races and different language or things they should look for and ideas of how they can really understand who they align with in terms of values?
Sure. Well, I think, first of all, I'll say school boards are nonpartisan. They're supposed to be nonpartisan. We
Right.
represent everybody who is in the city. We're an at-large candidate, and that's a huge ask because our larger social political context is not nonpartisan in any sense of the word. And
Right.
Wauwatosa, in particular, has been a very purple place for a number of years. So that makes it challenging. But as far as looking, I can't say enough for you've got to get the materials that people are putting out and ask them questions. Um, I don't know that there's a lot of simple words because I do think that the candidates that are running, they're all parents. I will honestly say I've been on a lot of sessions with them. They all really care deeply about what's happening in the district, but their goals are somewhat different.
Mhm.
So I think if you have someone who really focuses on the word safety, as opposed to thinking about the strategies for helping kids to deal with, sort of conflict and even social emotional differences, or somebody who won't talk about the fact that, yes, a district might have a lot of inequalities around race, or might be uncomfortable talking about the gender expansive ideas, that those are all, sort of signs of they're going to tell you how they fit with your own particular values. So I think those are ones that I would look for. Um, when someone claims that a school district is very financially insecure, when in fact the district is not, you need to go and look at what your school district is saying about itself. Be aware if hopefully, like ours, your school district is putting out regular reports and videotapes its school board meetings. I know that's a lot of work, but this is about your kids.
Y- Yeah.
So know about these elections because they're important.
Yeah, absolutely. And a couple other terms we've been talking about, just to kind of read off here, is like things like age appropriate education, parents' choice or parental rights is going to be big, transparency, protecting children, and back to basics. And
Okay, yes.
these are confusing because everybody wants these things, right?
Yeah, they
Like
sound good. Yeah.
that sounds great, but you dig into them a little bit more and understand kind of where they're coming
Dog
from.
whistle.
And like you said, Lynn, the majority of people trust teachers. They trust their schools to do a good job. And I think some of these candidates, not just in this community, but really all over the state and all over the country that are coming from a far right perspective, um, they may be loud, but they do not represent what most of parents want.